Who would have thought that we'd get Kingdom Hearts 4 this soon, at least revealed? According to Nara, it was either this or a Veramrex game, which I think a lot of fans would have been happy with either, but having Phase 2's first big release be a number title makes things quite a bit interesting, and it also makes quite a lot of sense. Number titles typically trying to cover multiple stories at once. This should start us off nicely with where everyone is at in the Lost Masters arc. So with this being a Kingdom Hearts 4, that means this title in its contents will be a lot more comparable to previous number titles like worlds, amount of story we get, and so on. Also meaning this game could take a while to release. Now no, I do not think we're going to have a Cage 3 situation where the game is announced and doesn't release for 5 years, at least I hope. Kingdom Hearts 3 is actually a rarity as far as announcements and releases go. The majority of Kingdom Hearts games don't take that long to release after they've been announced. Even previous number titles before 3, that wasn't the case. The fact that what we saw of Kingdom Hearts 4 was in-game footage rather than something specially made for the reveal should tell you that this game has at least already established a foundation for its development. That is a very good thing, which is likely the foundation Kingdom Hearts 3 set with its graphics and animations. Kingdom Hearts 3 was a game that was made from the ground up pretty much, so they had a lot of modernizing to do for that title. Kingdom Hearts 4 has the benefit of being on Unreal Engine, so it can kind of piggyback off of what Kingdom Hearts 3 did. And the transition from Unreal Engine 4 to 5 should be a relatively smooth one, as we know Kingdom Hearts 4 is going to be running on Unreal Engine 5. This not taking away too much from the development time compared to what happened with Kingdom Hearts 3 when it made the switch from Luminous Engine to Unreal Engine 4, which kind of saved the game from not taking even longer to release. Nomura said that they can't say much about the game right now, and that the main reason it was shown this early was to avoid leaks. We likely won't be getting news for a while. Probably no news during the summer, and we'd be lucky to receive any sort of news during winter, especially any footage or anything. Though that's not to say next year we won't get nothing. They said world selection is currently in progress, so this implies to me that they are probably still working on worlds right now, and that any major worlds that would be added to the game are not fully complete at all. This could take up probably a bulk of the development time because the worlds are the foundation of how Kingdom Hearts games flow, but we also don't know how many worlds or Disney worlds they're going to be having in this. It could be like 60% Quadratum and like 40% Disney, or whatever they decide to do. This leads me to think that this game probably won't come out next year, not even late next year, but I don't believe there's going to be some game we're waiting 5 to 6 years for. Rather, I'm thinking more along the lines of 2 to 3 perhaps. Those are my expectations based on my very limited info admittedly, but that's the feeling I kind of get for Kingdom Hearts 4's release. It's possible we get some other content in between. I mean, we are already getting Missing Link and Dark Road this year. Although it's mobile game content, it is still canon to the story and should provide us with some lore and story to speculate and theorize about once it's released, very similar to what Union Cross did for us last year during our supposed break period from Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts 4 probably started development around late 2019 to early 2020. That would be my guess based on the timeline of interviews when Nomura talked about potential future projects and the teams working on various Kingdom Hearts games, which will mean this game potentially is about 2-ish years into development, maybe less, which is still considered to be fairly early, and I'm sure a decent amount of that time was deciding if this game was going to be a Veramrex or a KH4, as Nomura said he was torn between the two options. I mean, I don't think the wait for KH4 is going to feel as long. I'm sure that's something they're actively trying to avoid as well. Hopefully they don't feel the need to rush the game because of it, though I'm interested in what happens in Phase 2's first big game regardless of how long it takes. Early feelings and predictions are for a 2 to 3 year wait from the announcement a couple of days ago, which isn't that bad at all. I'm still not over the idea that Kingdom Hearts 3 is out, and now we already have Kingdom Hearts 4 to look forward to. When I was expecting like a couple of non-numbered titles, I was over here speculating about a Kairi game or Yozora game or whatever the heck we were getting. I mean, maybe we might get pieces of that in Kingdom Hearts 4, but no, we got Kingdom Hearts 4. This series just never fails to surprise me. I love it. I have more discussions on the way about the potential routing for this game, some more in-depth talks about world picks and options they could go for in the new title. We've also done a couple of these discussions on live stream as well, so we stream pretty frequently. Make sure to hit that bell icon to be notified about all of the content when it releases. These are just my current thoughts on what the state of the game seems to be. Nothing concrete because because we only got it revealed just a couple of days ago. Tell me when you think this game is going to release in the comment section down below. How do you feel about the potential wait for this game, or what you've seen of the game in general? Other than that, if you enjoyed today's video, if you enjoyed today's short little discussion, you already know what to do. Leave a like, share the video with a friend or a family member, and last but not least, if you have not already and want to become a part of the union, all you have to do is hit that red subscribe button down below. My name is Prodigy, and I will talk to you guys soon. Peace out, you guys. Bye.
Now she's a daydreamer. She's always thinking about him. No more room in this picture. You'd have fit in. Now she's crying on the phone, telling you she's not good enough for him. When you think that she is